Yeah, not our best outing at all, and it's frustrating to spend all the time in the off season working for moments like this, and then to show up and not play our best. It hurts. We take a lot of pride in that as a team, and so to play like that is frustrating. And I take full responsibility for that as an offense. I wasn't at my best. A lot of inaccurate throws, and just missing things here and there, and so that's on me. For especially we talk about the time of possession, and yeah, LSU's offense did a good job of sustaining drives, but a lot of that falls on us for not sustaining our drives. Too many 3-and-outs, hardly any first downs, so that doesn't help our defense at all. So they spend way too much time on the field, and that's on us. So I'm frustrated, but I got to keep looking forward now. Gotta move on. Can't let this drag on into next week. Got to forget about it, move on, and get back to work, and put all of our energy and all of our attention towards our opponent next week. So got a lot to learn from tonight, and just gotta bounce back and come back and ready to go. I think something that I learned from that is just that one game doesn't define your season. You gotta bounce back right away. You don't have time to dwell on it. You don't have time to feel sorry for yourselves. LSU's a great team. Great defense. Just a great team overall. So tip your hat to them, and then move on. And can't dwell on it. Just get ready to go for next week. Yeah, I would agree. It's one of the best defenses I've seen. Just their size and strength and speed. Up front, didn't budge an inch. We hardly had any rushing yards at all, and that's tough. We got to have balance as an offense. So they stuff the run. It's really stout up front, good linebackers that fill the hole, and the secondary is very fast, very athletic. Hardly any separation between our receivers, and that's something that we got to get better at. But also credit to their defensive backs for being very athletic, very just very good players overall.
Rivalry game this week, the emotional, that help you guys right now after a game like that?
So repeat the question again.
The rivalry game, the emotional game next week, and help you guys get over this, having such a tough loss.
Sure, yeah. I think, it's just a matter of having the mental fortitude to put this game behind us and get working on next week. And sure, I think, that provides some motivation for us. We got to come back ready to go, putting in extra work, putting in extra time to make sure that we're that we're sharp, that we're sharper than we were tonight. And so I think I know the guys on our team, I know the leaders we have, Butch, Fred, Tijon, myself. We're not going to let this team dwell on this for too long. We got to come back with some excitement, with some enthusiasm, to get ready for next week's challenge.
Questions for Butch there?
What was the question?
Just talk about the defensive effort. They were playing smash-mouth football. Talk about the way the defense did.
I felt like we did fairly well. You take away that big pass that they had, and you take away that mistake that we had on special teams. They have a total of 13, 16 points, and so we're doing a great job defensively. We weren't very sound up front. We didn't get very many calls. The defensive line didn't get very many calls, so we were on different pages, and so we got onto the sideline. In the second quarter, that started to come along where we were on the same page, but when you make those kind of mistakes again, it's this kind of team, this is what happens. So.
They're obviously very physical running backs, so they were able to look at the tackles. But you guys prided yourselves in passing, being able to get guys to the ground, and then pleased with that.
No, that's something that Coach Sitake and Coach Siaki both mentioned during halftime. They both said that we weren't wrapping up. And so one of our things that we pride ourselves on is being able to take someone one-on-one and being able to tackle them and bring them down. But today there was a lot of arm tackles, there was a lot of diving on my part too. And so we just weren't very sound defensively in all aspects of the game. It's a long time. It's a long time. I mean, you give credit to them. They were moving the ball. They were 3rd and long, and they would get a 10-yard out and complete a pass and then continue to drive the ball. And so we can say that it's our fault too. We didn't play our very best. We didn't stop them on 3rd downs. Offense will worry about the offense, but in regards to me and Fred, what we pride ourselves on is making sure that our defense is sound enough to get 3 and outs and do that consistently, and we didn't do that today. Yeah, I think one of the things that Coach Sitake is so great and amazing about is he's all about love. And so one of the things that us older guys talk about, especially to the younger guys that are getting playing time, like Solo, Wolfgram, and all those other guys, that it's just a game. Like, we still love you guys. We're not going to get on you guys because you guys are already hard on yourselves. So focus on your own craft. I'll focus on my craft. Fred will focus on his. Safeties will focus on theirs, and our defensive line will focus on theirs. And if we can continue to focus on our own craft and our own assignments, we'll bounce back. We'll be ready for next week. He's a solid running back. Very hard to tackle, very hard to bring down, very stout. I mean, he's a dog. He likes to bounce off tackles and continue to run, and he'll take 2 or 3 or 4 guys with him. And so that's what you saw tonight. And so we kind of didn't do a very good job of him, breaking some plays and, letting him score touchdowns. But again, that's on the defensive line and the linebackers. When he runs in between the tackles, it's our fault. And so if he continues to get 4 or 5 yard gains, we need to make sure that we need to be more stout, and we got to focus on that this week.
Can you channel this frustration into preparation for Utah? It's going to be an emotional game.
Yeah, I think we can channel. The fact that we lost and focus that on Utah and taking it out on them. But our main focus as of right now is to, 1, not get down on ourselves, and 2, make sure that we go back to the film room and understand what assignments we missed so that doesn't happen again against Utah.